And finally tonight, we turn our sights westward from this place called Washington to the state of Washington in the Pacific Northwest, where a very interesting Senate race is heating up. Tiffany Smiley is the Republican nominee, and let's face it, for decades now, any Senate race in Washington has been pretty perfunctory. I mean, it's a slam dunk for the Democrats, especially an incumbent like Patty Murray. She's been in the Senate since 1992, but maybe that's why she's having trouble with Ms. Smiley. Also, the fact that Patty Murray is about as left as you can get. I remember after the 9/11 attacks of 2001, she actually tried to rationalize the al-Qaeda attacks by saying, well, you know, if we had built more daycare centers in Afghanistan, maybe Osama bin Laden wouldn't have attacked us. Yeah, she really did make that case. That's Patty Murray. Well, Tiffany Smiley is doing well in this race. In fact, Trafalgar Group has her within 2 points in their last poll, taken just a week ago. So now there's a full court press to ruin her, to stop her campaign. She can't win. They can't allow it. She ran a pretty great ad that is now suddenly the target of some controversy. Now, I want you to see the ad because it's about inflation. It's about the economy under Joe Biden and Patty Murray. But pay close attention to her husband watching television. He's a big Seattle Seahawks fan. Take a look at the jersey he's wearing. Here, let's watch.
Game day sure has changed. Joe Biden and Patty Murray are working overtime to make everything more expensive. And working families are feeling the squeeze. Hot dogs up 26%. Eggs almost 40%. Even beer.
Are you kidding me?
That's why in the Senate, I will oppose the wasteful spending that brought us this inflation to help bring prices down so Washington families can get back to worrying about the game. I'm Tiffany Smiley, and I approve this message.
Now, did you notice something? If you're a football fan, if you know the NFL, you recognize that that didn't look like a Seattle Seahawks jersey. It seemed kind of weird, right? The colors didn't seem quite right at all. Yeah, you've got a keen eye there, and you're absolutely right. They needed to modify the ad. They needed to remove any reference to the Seattle Seahawks, even though it's just an over-the-shoulder shot, right? You see, her husband is a big Seattle Seahawks fan. He's sitting there at home watching television, watching the game. Of course he's going to have his team's jersey on. But the Seahawks, they sent a cease and desist letter. They demanded that the Congresswoman not allow their logo, their jersey, their colors even, to appear in a political ad. Which is strange, actually, because there's a pretty fascinating story about how Ms. Smiley's husband got that jersey. It was an award given to him. The team gave it to him about 8 years ago because he's a war hero. He served over in Iraq in combat, and he even lost his sight due to an injury that he suffered. And the Seattle Seahawks, they rightly honored him at the game. They gave him that jersey as a gift, as a token of gratitude for his service to this nation. They're not very grateful now, are they? This is typical of the Seattle Seahawks and the NFL writ large. They love honoring our military, celebrating them, getting all the kudos, the pats on the back. Oh, the NFL, they're so patriotic. Oh, let's forget about that kneeling down for the Star-Spangled Banner thing. No. They love our military. They love our nation. And by the way, they get money from the Pentagon for all those patriotic demonstrations at the games. They love doing that. But now, if a Republican is running for office, they demand to be removed from anything connected to the political race. Because, you know, the NFL isn't political, right? They don't do anything that's political. They want to stay out of politics. I'm sorry, have you noticed all of those messages and slogans that are on the backs of players' helmets now and on the sidelines during games? That seems kind of political. But I guess the politics only runs one way. Listen, the Ms. Smiley, she should be happy about this. She should feel confident about this. She should know that this is a full court press trying to stop her campaign. And it means that she's doing well. It means she's making an impact. It means that Patty Murray and the corporate industrial complex in Washington, from the NFL to Starbucks to big tech, they are terrified that their senator is going to be defeated. You just need to know where the NFL stands on politics right now in this country. They pretend to be one thing, but based on these actions, well, you know what they say about knowing them by their fruits. That's it for tonight. We will see you tomorrow, same time on O'Connor Tonight. And in the meantime, we'll see you on the radio.